Oh, here we go. Here we go, speaking of LeBron again. Jay, man, LeBron is out of LA, man. Okay, he's out of LA. You know what I mean? Do not speak on our king again. Good God almighty, dog. What's good, YouTube, man? It's your boy, man, Jay. Willie Silly, man, a.k.a. Mr. Take It Easy. For you end up like Beezy, cause you know Jay told them glazies. But make sure y'all follow my Twitch, man, subscribe to my second channel. And y'all, I'm telling y'all right now, you gonna wanna freaking catch this live stream tonight. 007 First Light, you know what I mean? Live stream tonight. You feel me? So if y'all wanna tune in, bro, like I said, if you wanna stay over here, stay over here. You're your own man, you're your own woman, mano y mano. You feel me? But your boy Jay got other content out here, man. Start being diverse, man. Can you stop being such in a bubble? Cooking the pot and kettle, the pot and cooking the kettle. You know what I mean? Can you please stop being in the bubble? Can you get outside your range? Dang, all you gonna do is look at me when I do reactions. What if I make a vlog channel? No, I'm not a friend of Jay, I'm only support you. Get the freak out my face then. You know what I mean? If you only support me on one channel, you gotta get the heck out. You're not a real supporter of Jay. You know what I'm saying? Real supporters support Jay in everything. Everybody that support me in everything, I appreciate you. I salute you, brother. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, man, make sure y'all follow my Twitch and subscribe to my second channel. I'm active on my second channel. You know what I mean? So if I'm not getting up, and like I said, y'all, it's hard out here for a pimp when you're struggling, trying to pay the rent. You know what I'm saying? Your boy Jay, man, uploading on 2 channels. Good God almighty, dog. Y'all know how difficult that is? So yeah, I gotta give my gaming audience my attention, and I gotta give y'all my attention as well. You're not gonna get all my attention, brother. You're not. But make sure y'all subscribe to that second channel, you know what I mean? Follow my Twitch as well, almost at 10,000 subscribers. You know what I mean? 2,000 followers, excuse me. But we got everything that went wrong during the LeBron James era in LA. And I'm not gonna get on here and say, like I said, y'all, Bron, bro, top 5 of all time. I said that before and I'm going to say it again. LeBron James, top 5 of all time. You feel me? And you know what? You know, I'm going to be real, bro. I'm actually going to miss Bron in LA. You know what I mean? Because like I said, bro, Bron, you know, was like the funniest, like, bro. Bron, bro, used to have me dying laughing. Him and AD, bro. You know what I mean? I'm going to miss that connection. You know what I mean? Him and AD, bro. Like, but Bron, you just had me laughing. But I feel like Bron is like the funniest NBA player ever, bro. You know what I mean? Like, just the way he do things, bro, and what he be saying, bro, he very funny, you know what I mean? I'm gonna miss Bron in LA. Like, I don't want y'all to get this misunderstanding, you feel me, that I didn't want Bron back. I would have loved LeBron James to come back, you know what I mean? That's what it comes to LeBron James fans. They try to mix up your words. They want you to hate him so bad. That's one thing I realize about LeBron James fans. They want you to hate him so bad so they can make him feel like he's some type of different type of, I don't know. It's weird with LeBron James. Like LeBron James fans, they're waiting in free agency right now. You know what I mean? Their king is not on the team, so they're not on the team. You know how much meat riding that junk is? That's the most meat riding junk I've ever seen. That's my favorite player, dude. Real basketball fans don't do that. I could have left when Kobe Bryant left. That was my favorite basketball player. You think I'm going to be like, well, Kobe's not in the league no more, so I don't have a team no more. No, I chose my team, and I'm with the Lakers to the day I die. Choose a freaking team, bro. What you gonna do after LeBron James retire? Don't watch basketball no more? You gonna be the only one? You know what I mean? You think I'm gonna stop watching basketball when LeBron retires? That's some meat riding junk, bro. You start watching basketball after, bro, that's meat riding. I'm gonna keep it real with you. But like I said, bro, nobody hates on LeBron. I say top 5 all the time. But the thing that me and LeBron James fans just butt heads with is that when you hold their king accountable, they want to blame everybody on my team. See, I'm a Lakers fan, you feel me? So you're not finna come over here blaming my team and acting like he Mr. Perfect. Because there's a lot of games where Bron sold. You know what I mean? Bron had a lot of problems. So when you start telling them about their king, they start getting offensive. Acting like we ain't take care of your king. Servants. Acting like we ain't take care of their king. We built your king the best team he's ever been on. Please stop comparing the Miami Heat team to the Los Angeles Lakers 2020 team. Stop it. Anybody that knows basketball know that 2020 Los Angeles Lakers team was better than that Miami Heat's team. You had Dwayne Wade, you had Chris Bosh. Okay, bro, you had Rajon Rondo, you had Danny Green, you had JaVale McGee, you had Dwight Howard, you had Anthony Davis, you had Alex Caruso. You had a crazy stacked team in 2020. We took care of you, bro. Anthony Davis is better than Chris Bosh, bro. And you wasn't even the leading scorer in the playoffs. That's how good that team was. That's how good Anthony Davis was. You had Dwayne Wade, I'll give you that. But, bro, as an all-around team, Alex Caruso is a better player than Mario Chalmers. Rajon Rondo is a better player than Mario Chalmers and Norris Cole. Look at the role players and tell me who has a better all-around team. The Los Angeles Lakers 2020 team or the Miami Heat? If you say the Miami Heat, you just don't know ball.
And that's it. It's over. This is
J.R. Smith. Look, y'all. J.R. Smith. Come on, bro. Look at this. Kyle Kuzma was a bucket. I forgot about Caldwell Pope. Bro, this man had a stack squad, bro. Look at the role players he had. Kyle Kuzma was a bucket back then, bro. You talk about that Miami team was better than this Los Angeles. Man, we took real good care of this man, bro. No cap, boy.
Conquer the bubble.
The Mickey Mouse ring, Mickey, the bubble champions, whatever you want to call it.
Bro, can you please stop saying that? I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, can you please stop saying that? Like you keep talking about the Mickey Mouse ring, bro. Okay, at the end of the day, bro, you gotta understand, bro. That's when the hardest basketball ever gonna be. You know why? Because they ain't got the crowd. You ain't got all that. So now it's just pure hoops, bro. You ain't got no distractions. Now it's just pure hoops. That's the hardest basketball ever been. But NBA players even came out and said that 2020 was the best basketball, like was the hardest basketball ever been. Bro, you had Donovan Mitchell going stupid. You had so many players going stupid in the bubble, bro. Like, if this was your team, you wouldn't call it no Mickey Mouse ring, but just because LeBron won, now it's a Mickey Mouse ring now. Come on, bro, let's stop it. We was the #1 team in the NBA before COVID even hit. You know what I mean? We was going to win, bro. We was going to win that championship regardless. We was the #1 team in the NBA before COVID even started. Stop acting like we wasn't the #1 team in the NBA before this COVID even started, bro.
The
Stop
fact
it.
is, the 2020 Los Angeles Lakers had one of the most dominant playoff runs ever, losing just 3 games before reaching the finals with a very well-constructed roster that included a plethora of three-point shooting, feisty defenders, a deep bench, and a
Danny
strong
Green.
rotation that included
Come on, bro.
aging veterans who
Rajon Rondo
left in the tank to have one final spectacular playoff run.
Up ahead, beautiful touch.
Dwight Howard, bro.
A 13-1
Dwight Howard.
run.
Bro was a freaking bucket on him. Bro, I'm telling you, bro. Them folks be capping, bro.
A 13-1.
And like I said, before the bubble, we were the #1 team in the NBA before the bubble. So miss me with all that bubble talk. Before the bubble, regular NBA season, we was the best team in the NBA.
It was the
Literally.
most complete roster of the LeBron era in Los Angeles, and the only roster
Of all
that didn't
time.
have any glaring problems like the ones that followed. And what followed was 6 years of failed attempts to recapture that glory. 6 years of failed trades, injuries, and
Bruh.
crippling holes in their roster.
Why did we give up that
they
roster?
could never fix.
Oh boy, that did not look good. Anthony Davis.
Let's take a detailed look year by year at everything that went wrong following their 2020 championship, as the LeBron James era concluded with just 1 ring in 8 seasons.
How did we give up that 2020 team after winning the championship? That was the dumbest. Lee GM?
In a
Lee
season where
GM?
the Lakers looked to repeat and defend their title, there were several major changes. For one, their team lost a handful of veterans that played a major role in their previous champions.
How would you do that?
Included Danny Green, Rajon Rondo, and Dwight Howard. But most importantly, LeBron and Anthony Davis were injured for a significant chunk of the year. They got injured in different parts of the season too, so they played only 27 games together. And it
Yeah, you
resulted
forget about
in a
that.
very early playoff exit in the first round.
Yeah, they forgot about that Phoenix Sun. That's why I said we've been real unlucky too, bro, in these playoffs, bro. So let's stop acting like y'all keep talking about that bubble ring and all that, bro. We've been getting real unlucky, bro. We would have beat Phoenix, bro. If that didn't happen, we would have beat Phoenix, bro. Tell you right now.
Standings.
Even this year, bro, we got very, very unlucky, bro.
The thing is, this was seen as a transitional period for the Lakers, and they looked to make a big splash in the 2021 offseason. Perhaps they didn't need to do that though. Maybe they could have just tried to stay healthy and run it back, because in the games Davis and LeBron appeared in, they had a net rating of +11 on the court at the same time.
Lee
The
GM.
best of any duos in the league. It was health that was the biggest obstacle, not the actual roster itself. The Lakers could have very well kept the same team intact and try again, but as you know, that's not how the Lakers operate. When they see a chance to make a big splash in the offseason, oh, you know they will. Throughout the Lakers' storied history, there is one formula that almost never failed when the franchise has encountered hard times. Recruit another superstar. For a team that already boasted
Westbrook,
LeBron James and Anthony Davis, this was the clearest path to recovery.
I forgot that he played with Russell Westbrook too. Dang, how many Hall of Famers did you play with, Lee GM? Golly, I forgot he played with another Hall of Famer, Russell Westbrook.
After their
and Carmelo Anthony. Oh my God. I mean, the list just keeps on stacking, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. Like when it comes to Westbrook, Carmelo Anthony, Anthony Davis, Kyrie Irving, Luka Doncic, Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh, I'm like, good God almighty. Kevin Love, what played with dang near 10 Hall of Famers and only got 4?
Defense in 2020.
I'm sorry, y'all. Forgot about Westbrook.
So in an offseason where the Lakers really didn't need to make any drastic changes, it was surrounded by rumors of a potential acquisition that dominated the headlines. Russell Westbrook. LeBron, AD, and the Lakers brass met with him several times, hung out, had dinner with him several times in a massive recruitment effort that made even the Kawhi Leonard recruitment seem mild years before this. However, unlike most other situations, this time, even the Lakers fan base felt kinda concerned about this.
Westbrook, shot clock winding down, lines it up. Wow.
Bro, I don't know what the freak got on with this man. I don't know what happened to this man, bro. This was the worst I've ever seen Russell Westbrook in my life. We was calling him Westbrook. I don't know what the freak got into Russell Westbrook. Bro, he was terrible. I'm like, what in the heck is wrong with you, boy?
For one, Westbrook, we all knew he was great in his prime, but he was well past his prime. He had a great year with the Wizards and averaged yet another triple-double.
And it'd be sad, bro, seeing like the people that I grew up with, bro, start to like downgrade, bro. It's sad, bro. Like, I'm like, prime Russell Westbrook. I'm like, oh my God. Prime Russell Westbrook. You can't, y'all get what I be saying? It's like, bro, that junk is heartbreaking, bro. Like, just seeing like the players that was like at the top of the game, like Russell Westbrook was like the best point guard in the league at the time, probably the best NBA player best player in the NBA. And just to see this, bro, it's just, I realize he's getting old, but it's just sometimes it's just sad to see, bro.
He had such an incredibly high usage
like for D-Rose,
basically a glorified floor raiser, not a player you can just insert into a team and immediately
then he turned into a rainbow.
The chemistry and fit was super important, and Westbrook just wasn't it. The days of him being a tier 1 superstar were over, and on a team that basically dumped a decent amount of depth to get him, most importantly, the departure of Kentavious Caldwell-Pope severely hurt them. Their best three-point shooter and a phenomenal perimeter defender. They also lost Alex Caruso in the season.
This right here hurts. This one right here, I think this right here hurts more than anything.
Summer,
Caruso.
2 of their best defenders, who constantly hounded and harassed their opponents on the perimeter. So it's no surprise their defense dropped off drastically after losing these 2. The 2021-22 season spawned plenty of other problems outside of Westbrook, but he became the most visibly frustrating player the fans have witnessed in a long time. In a single season with a single team, Westbrook's reputation went down the gutter.
What I'm disappointed with Westbrook is I thought he was going to come with
Oh, well, Magic, did you really call him Westbrook? I ain't never seen that before. Good God almighty, dog.
What I'm disappointed with Westbrook is I thought he was going to come with all this energy. We haven't seen a lot of that.
I mean, you know it's bad when you even see your kids get called Westbrook by their friends.
And my family has reached a point to where it's really weighing on them.
The root of their struggles stemmed from Frank Vogel's inability to integrate him into the offense. In the previous year, Davis missed half the season, but the Lakers were still the #1 ranked defense in the league. Yet immediately following the Westbrook trade, they dropped to 21st in the league. Over the summer, they also added Malik Monk to the backcourt and a 37-year-old Carmelo Anthony. He also played significant minutes. Essentially, they added a bunch of negative defenders into their rotation. When you combine that with an offense led by a past his prime Westbrook, it was an ugly season where they finished bottom 10 in both offense and defense. The funny thing is, Westbrook was actually the only player in their starting lineup who remained healthy for almost the entire season, appearing in 78 games, to the dismay of Lakers fans. I'm sure they'd rather him sit on the bench. The injury problems to both LeBron and Davis persisted, especially Davis.
That motherfucker was terrible, but it was our fault though.
The crowd was worried he'd be out for another game. There's a reason the Knicks...
I don't know what happened to bro. Man, I'm like, cut. And that's when it comes to AD. Like, AD right now, like, I'm telling y'all right now, AD can be the best big man in the league right now. This motherfucker just get injured too much. I'm like, bruh. Like, bro, do some rehab, bro. Like, you got that, bro. If you get hurt again, bro, you done. Like, if you get hurt again, bro, you're done. It's your last chance. I'm gonna keep it. It's your last chance, bro. You know what I mean, bro? You took off the whole year, bro. Bro, stop drinking milk. Whatever you're doing, drinking milk. I don't know what you're doing, bro. Stop it, bro. Get your body right, bro. Stretch, whatever you got to do, bro. You had the whole season. You sat out the whole season, bro. The Wizards gave you the whole season off. You know what I mean? Come on, bro. And now, like, bro, come on now. Now you got a whole, like, bro, you so much longer to get healthy, bro. You get hurt again, bro, you're done, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Name Anthony Davis
get the freak out, bro.
Stuck around for so long, ever since his days in New Orleans, because he'd get injured in the most random ways, like his entire body was made of glass. If we're being honest, even if Bron and AD...
I used to get so nervous when AD used to be on the court, boy.
A lost season. There were too many problems that spawned from the Westbrook trade, and other poor additions to the team that provided little value. The 2022 offseason...
Oh, scam! Darvin, scam!
Franchise. After a season where the Lakers shockingly missed the playoffs in the worst season during the whole LeBron era, the team reached a crossroads and had a major decision to make. It started with a meeting between LeBron James, his agent Rich Paul, Jeannie Buss, Rob Pelinka, and the team's new head coach, Darvin Ham.
Scam!
Reportedly, during this meeting, the main discussion centered around, quote, expressing concerns and hearing out strategies and opinions to assure their...
See, Lee GM, see what I'm saying? Y'all heard it from the horse about Lee GM. Because, you know, the funny thing is, when things go right, they love trying to call him Lee GM. But when things go wrong, they want to blame us for it. That's what I be trying to tell y'all. Y'all see what I'm saying? Y'all see the freaking wishy-washy when it comes to LeBron James fans? When things going right, they say Lee GM. But when things going bad, no Lee GM. It's the Lakers' fault. What are the Lakers doing? But you just call him Lee GM. I thought he ran the team. I thought he the one at the horse's mouth. LeBron James and his agent sit down with Jeannie Buss, Rob Pelinka, and Darvin scam. So that's telling me that Lee GM is in that circle. So Lee GM is calling the shots. I'm telling y'all, Lee GM had something. I really feel in my gut. Lee GM had something to do with Russell Westbrook and Carmelo Anthony. You know what I mean? Being a Los Angeles Laker.
Epic failure, with LeBron himself trying to drill home the importance of consistent competitiveness and cohesion, noting that last season's team didn't give themselves a chance on many nights. He also cited potentially using the Lakers' 2027 and 2029 first-round picks as leverage to make a trade to help the team win immediately. But this was something that Rob Pelinka was initially against, because he preferred to remain patient. Eventually, the meeting ended very nicely, with both sides agreeing on the direction they wanted to go. And a few weeks later, on August 17, 2022, LeBron signed a 2-year, $97 million extension to remain in Los Angeles. He was hopeful for the future of the team and their chances to compete for another championship. However, in that meeting, the discussions also reached a major talking point: Russell Westbrook. The Lakers' main purpose entering the new season was to rectify the Westbrook trade, and by rectify, I mean get rid of him at all costs, and find the best team who can give the Lakers some role players in return to fit their roster better. Years later, LeBron and Rob Pelinka both admitted they misjudged the Westbrook deal, and they should have never done it. At the 2000,
he had something to do with that mother. I'm trying to say, he had something to do with that mother.
Three-team deal that sent
Westbrook
to the Utah Jazz, and
then we got this motherfucker right here. Man, I like Malik Beasley. Jared Vanderbilt was a good pickup as well, but this man right here, boy, when I mean inconsistency, bro, that should be that man's middle name. When I mean B to the J and then put the J to the B, Booty Juice. D'Angelo Russell was that. I was so happy when that motherfucker got off our team. But it was the Lakers. You know how it is when it comes to the Laker haters. Yeah, man, you know, the players, they go to the Lakers, forget how to play, and then when they leave the Lakers, they just know how to play. Name somebody that got better after playing with the Lakers. Alex Caruso was already good playing with the Lakers, so don't name him. Name somebody that was trash with the Lakers, and then when they left the Lakers got better. I want to hear from the top of your dome. Can I hear it from the top of your dome? Exactly. You just be making up stuff, bro, to make us look bad for some reason. It's our fault that Russell Westbrook missing freaking shots? We the reason that he had a bad season? We the reason? Nah, we ain't the reason. Russell Westbrook is the reason.
Turn received 3 role players.
Oh, this motherfucker right here. Oh, I couldn't stand. Where you at now? You still in the NBA?
The flaws of their roster.
Or you, BJ?
Jared Vanderbilt was a long, athletic wing player who moved his feet very well and provided a massive defensive boost at the wings. D'Angelo Russell, while he's not the highest IQ player, he was also a substantially better three-point shooter than Westbrook, which allowed him to be far more effective off the ball to space the floor. And then there's Malik Beasley, a three-point specialist, but he didn't get much playing time in Los Angeles. Beyond all of this, it wasn't just the Westbrook trade that revamped their team. Also, at the trade deadline, they acquired Rui Hachimura from the Washington Wizards, and they didn't give up much to get him.
Hope my boy Rui, man. My boy Rui went to the Los Angeles Clippers, man. I was hoping that we could have re-signed Rui. We did a full rebuild, bro.
Most importantly, the departure of Westbrook coincided with the emergence of a new
Miss Rui, bro.
Austin Reeves. After the trade, Reeves saw his touches and playing time skyrocket. In the post-All-Star break, he averaged over 17 points a game on absurd shooting splits, and played at a level nobody thought this undrafted second-year kid was capable of doing. Getting rid of Westbrook presented more opportunities to other players, and it made the team much more well-rounded than before. For example, post-All-Star break, the Lakers had a net rating of plus 5.0, a good for 5th in the entire league during that span, and a hopeful sign of better things to come. While they did enter the playoffs as a mere 7th seed of the West, they were the most deceptive 7th seed in history, because this team was much better compared to the start of the season, and the results speak for themselves.
So, for 3.
The 2023 Lakers reached the Western Conference Finals, the furthest they've gone since their championship run back in 2020.
F the ops. They remember that. You remember that right there? You remember that right there? Yeah, they remember that right there, D. I don't know why they act like they forget that right there. I think, yeah.
Culminated with an
was that the last time y'all was in the playoffs? Last time y'all seen us? What happened to you? Straight like that.
Sweep by the Denver Nuggets.
But
for the first time in years, the outlook of this team was more hopeful than ever. LeBron himself stated how proud he was, how exceptional this entire team was in bouncing back. Even with a successful year, the question still remained how the Lakers can continue to build upon this. They were still knee-deep into the luxury tax, so there was little room to negotiate. But then they were met with the biggest obstacle at the worst time possible. It was around 2023 when the NBA announced a new second apron luxury tax threshold, where if a team spent above that line, the consequences would be so substantial that even a team like the Lakers were scared of. This announcement came at a bad time, and so many teams were desperately shedding off salary to get below that line. It probably impacted the Celtics and Nuggets the most, who won the championship in 2024 and 2023 respectively, and the new second apron made it difficult for them to keep their roster intact or keep improving it. The same implications happened to the Lakers, because in the year they were supposed to make another big move, it all fell apart. Anyway, in the summer of 2023, seeing the team make tremendous progress after the Westbrook trade, they could only make smaller moves, so they opted to keep the players who helped them get that far, including the re-signing of Austin Reeves, Rui Hachimura, and D'Angelo Russell, all of them to fairly reasonable deals, with additional team-friendly deals in free agency to acquire Jackson Hayes.
I'm glad you're going. You know what I mean? I'm glad you're going too. I don't know what Darvin Scam had with you. Like, I just want people to, like, I want to know, what was your relationship with Darvin Scam? Did you have some on Darvin Scam? Because I don't know why you were playing the minutes that you were playing. Please explain to me, TP.
Contract for Christian Wood, a guy who averaged 20 and 10.
Because you were toilet paper.
It was a very low-risk, high-reward move. Unfortunately, there was also the Gabe Vincent.
Oh my God. Cardio Gabe. Cam Reddish. You know what I mean? Chris Wood. What's his name? Christian Wood? But this motherfucker right here, Cardio Gabe. Oh my God. We gave him that nickname, Cardio Gabe, because all that motherfucker gonna be doing there. That's all that motherfucker gonna be doing on the court. Gabe, shoot the ball. Gabe, play defense. Up now. That motherfucker just getting straight cardio. You look at that boy's stats, 0.0 rebounds, 0 assists, and 0 steals. What that motherfucker getting cardio, Gabe? Us Laker fans gave that motherfucker that name, Cardio Gabe. He ain't never leaving that. That motherfucker just out there just doing cardio. You can't give us no steals, motherfucker. You can't give us no rebounds, motherfucker. You can't give us no shots or nothing. Motherfucker shoot 0 from the field goal, 0 for the 3-point. That motherfucker ain't doing nothing but just
That was the only deal that was a huge overpay. 3 years, $33 million.
But we actually thought we was finna get that Gabe Vincent. That's why I was just finna say we thought we was finna get this Gabe Vincent. Gabe Vincent was terrific in the finals. I was like, matter of fact, when Gabe Vincent got signed, I was actually happy. Because I thought we was finna get this Gabe Vincent. But them bright lights just ain't for everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Miami, and this entire contract
I thought I was finna get that Gabe Vincent.
So unsurprisingly, he wasn't worth that. Also, he was injured the whole season anyway, so he provided nothing of value
I was like,
at all.
where's that Gabe Vincent?
With all these new players and their new core solidified, the Lakers accumulated a total payroll of nearly $182 million. For reference, the second apron tax line was set at $182.8 million. So they strategically reached as high as possible to meet it without crossing over the line. In the minds of Rob Pelinka and the Lakers ownership, they didn't view this team as a championship contender. At least they didn't have enough faith in going beyond the second apron like other teams. And that's why they avoided actively spending too much, and did not want to fully commit to investing in this roster. However, the 2023-24 season was more hopeful than ever.
Spinning underneath. LeBron! A 360.
That season, LeBron played 71 games. Anthony Davis played 76 games. Both were the highest number of games they played in their time on the Lakers. Of course, they still had injuries to some other role players, but the fact that this duo remained healthy the whole season, there's no more excuse to point to for the Lakers' failures. They even won the in-season tournament, the first ever NBA Cup. Not like it means anything, but it made the vibes better. Despite all their efforts on getting new role players to build around LeBron, almost all of them underperformed. Specifically, Christian Wood was horrible. Probably the worst defensive big man in the league, who played such low IQ
Where are you?
couldn't stay on the court.
Where are you? Tell me where you at. I ain't heard about you ever since you left the Lakers. We made Christian Wood. Oh my God. Cam Reddish. We made Cam Reddish play bad.
Gabe Vincent and Cam Reddish.
All three of them was not. I mean, Jared Vanderbilt, he was good for the defense, bro, but I mean, bro, you got to be able to score the ball too, all right? You just can't be a defensive player. You got to be able to score the ball a little bit too, all right?
Such little
So BJ.
impact due to injury.
Look at all these BJs.
So right when LeBron and
Booty
AD got
juices.
healthy, their role players became crippled. Even D'Angelo Russell, who on paper had a productive year if you just look at the box scores. But much like Christian Wood, dude had such a bad grasp for the game, with very little awareness of what was going on. There's a reason, if you watch their games that year, LeBron would frequently be exasperated by his dumb mistakes. His actual
Yeah. No, I tell you, this motherfucker right here, you gonna know what Bron feeling. That's what I tell you. You gonna know if Bron irritated with you. You gonna know if he don't like you. You gonna know, because he gonna show it. That's one thing I say about him, boy. Hey, what you see with Bron is what you get. That mother, you irritating that mother, he gonna show it.
Frequently be exasperated by his dumb mistakes. His actual play was significantly worse than his stats indicated. The team basically fell apart by the end of the year, and once again they reached the playoffs as a lower seed, and once again they got knocked out by the Nuggets, this time in 5 games.
And there we go, Jamal Murray, Jamal Magic.
And the actual result, the Lakers
Jamal Curry.
Games, but
that motherfucker right there don't miss against us. No, Jamal Jordan. That's the name I'm gonna give you. But that motherfucker right there don't miss against us. I'll tell you that right now. Mid-range, bro, even dunked on LeBron, and I'm like, God, I didn't even know bro had that. I'm talking about bro go against bro. When bro go against us, bro turns Super Saiyan.
Game execution was far inferior, as there was a next level gear the Nuggets could reach that the Lakers simply could not match. Bron and AD popped off every game, but there was no support to help them by the fourth quarter when they
Darvin Scam?
Still, a first-round loss is not what they expected after a run to the conference finals the year prior, and this led to a summer of questions. Is it still possible to win another title with this duo? Because they were still playing as great as ever, but under these new salary cap regulations, it really diminished the team's abilities to make changes. That question was answered pretty quickly though. It turns out Rob Pelinka believed no, it was not possible anymore to win.
Luka Doncic.
Luka Doncic headed to the Lakers. Anthony Davis headed to the Mavericks in a seismic trade that shakes up the reigning Western Conference champion.
When I mean, y'all, like I said, y'all, this was the craziest trade I've ever seen in my life. Like, I remember the day I'm talking about, y'all, when I was Twitch streaming, y'all, my junk went to at least 300 viewers. I'm like, what the freak? I think I was reacting to an NBA game. I couldn't even finish the game, y'all. Somebody said, bro, y'all just got Luka Doncic. I was like, what the?
In a trade that will go down in history as the biggest robbery in sports, the Lakers acquired Luka Doncic, the Mavs franchise player and a perennial first-team All-NBA superstar, in exchange for Anthony Davis. Pelinka played Nico Harrison like a fiddle, and the concerns of the Lakers' future became
Nico, he forever gonna be remembered, bro.
Temporarily, it did. The arrival of Luka Doncic marked the beginning of a new era in Los Angeles, but it also signaled the dwindling end of LeBron's time there as well. As iconic as this duo appeared to be, getting Luka doesn't immediately remove all the flaws the Lakers had before. They still had a lot of work to do to fill in the holes in their roster.
I don't know why he's here.
And find competent supporting players to truly become a contender. So when you build around two high-usage, heliocentric superstars like LeBron and Luka, it's mandatory to have a strong supporting cast, a center with great hands to run pick and rolls with, a plethora of long athletic...
He gonna put the red X. He gonna put the red X right there. You dang right, boy. You dang right, Skipper.
A center with great hands to run pick and rolls with, a plethora of long athletic defenders to cover their deficiencies.
Slippery Aiden.
The Lakers lacked all of this. While the Luka trade was indeed the greatest heist of the modern era.
And like I said, bro, this team that we have right now is better. Us signing Kevon Looney, you know what I mean? He's a bench player, but bro, this team that we have, and like I said, in the hood, Cameron Carr, bro, looks amazing right now. I'm telling you, like, are y'all forgetting that we drafted a first round pick? Like, don't say everybody keep talking about bro, think, boy. Dang. Brain just went blank for a little bit. Even, but yeah, like I was saying though, man, everybody keep talking about Colin Sexton, who was averaged 15 last season. Quentin Grimes, who averaged 13 last season. You know what I mean? And Walker Kessler, my boy Sandro, that was all good picks in my opinion. I feel like every single one of those was home run picks for sure. Having Colin Sexton and Quentin Grimes coming off the bench, that right there is amazing. But bro, we got freaking Cameron Carr, who looks like a baller right now. Cameron Carr hoops like he's hooping right now in Summer League. Oh my God, it's gonna be crazy. I feel like Peterson, and Cameron Carr is the best looking rookies right now, in my opinion.
The team itself did not have enough time.
Cameron Carr looks crazy. Star lineup will be Luka Doncic, Austin Reeves, Cameron Carr, Sandro, and it will be Walker Kessler, bro. You know what I'm saying? Honestly.
2025 playoffs began, they got folded by the Timberwolves, despite technically being the favorites to advance. Like, it wasn't even close, and the Wolves relentlessly attacked every weakness they had.
We have a big man.
No rim protection and no defense at all.
No big man. That's it.
After an underwhelming defeat at the hands of the Wolves, the Lakers were at yet another crossroads. What seemed like a phenomenal trade revealed a broader issue with how the team was currently...
Luka got to get one this week.
They had two superstars whose skills almost identically overlapped each other. And combined with the Lakers' usual injuries, LeBron found himself as the third option on the team now, behind Luka and Reeves, who both had a firm grasp of the offense.
Tried to tell him that he was the third best player, but freaking LeBron James fans can't grasp that. He was the third best player on the team. Get that through your thick head, bro. Austin Reeves averaged more than him this season. I keep trying to tell motherfuckers that. Like, you know what I mean? Did we try to say he's a third option? No, the freak. As of right now, Austin Reeves is better than LeBron James. As of right now. I'm not saying that he's better than LeBron James all time, but right now, Austin Reeves is a better player. Before LeBron James came back, Austin Reeves and Luka Doncic was the highest scoring backcourt in the NBA. Then Bron came back. That's when that's when the points went down, and then Austin Reeves got injured. If Austin Reeves didn't get injured, Austin Reeves would have made the All-Star team. He would have made it all NBA. Like, bro. Like, I'm like, and then they keep talking about defense. Like, Luka Doncic had one of his best defensive seasons this season. Like, I feel like a lot of people that speak on my team just literally like don't know what they're talking about. It's just a whole bunch of sheep. He keep following what he's saying. It's like what y'all saying ain't true. Who's going to guard defender? Luka Doncic, bro. Luka Doncic don't have bad defense like everybody claiming that he has, bro. It's just a freaking popular lie for some reason. Like, I'm like, bro, actually was a good defensive player this season. I'm like, this is probably one of his best defensive seasons. How many steals bro had?
New duo. LeBron, at 41 years of age, wasn't bad at all for a third option, but he also wasn't worth over $53 million anymore. The Lakers had reached a point where LeBron was no longer the focal point of their rebuild because they knew they'd pivot to Luka the moment they got him.
Doncic on the drive, step back, puts it up, puts it in with 5/10 of a second.
It doesn't matter what players they got in free agency, there's no chance in hell they can build a contender. There's only so much you can do when the best players you can pay in free agency are DeAndre Ayton and Marcus Smart. There was a dark cloud looming above this entire season because in the back room of the Lakers front office, they knew the LeBron era in Los Angeles was coming to an end, as they found his successor. But there was still time for one last run. With Luka's injury towards the end of the year and Reeves still making a very slow recovery from his own injury, all eyes were on the chosen one once again.
James slaps it over to Kennard. Lakers are down by 3 for the tie. It's good. LeBron James is money.
LeBron had me so hyped right there, boy. LeBron had me so hyped when he made that three.
Once again.
Well, I tell y'all, I should have seen how I was in that room.
LeBron led the Lakers to a victory over the Houston Rockets before getting swept by OKC. When this happened, I don't think anyone considered this might be the final game we'd see LeBron in a Lakers uniform. He did give
We actually was keeping up with OKC, bro. We just didn't have scores, bro. Like, we were actually keeping up with OKC, bro. I feel like we can beat OKC this season. I don't care what nobody say, bro. I feel like we're like one of the best teams out the West. I feel like we can beat OKC, and I feel like we can beat the Spurs, bro. I'm telling y'all, we are not a bad team like people think we are. We just had missing pieces, bro. We had Luka Doncic. I definitely feel like we can beat OKC. And the people that watch this series knows I'm not lying, bro. Like, how many times, like, were we not, like, close with OKC every game? We just couldn't close out, bro. We didn't have enough scores, bro. You know what I'm saying? But we were close with, bro. I'm dead for it. I'm telling y'all, bro. I feel like we can win the NBA championship this season, bro. No cap. I'm just saying.
Los Angeles, but if you look at the direction the Lakers want,
now look at the score. Look at the score, bro. 115 to 110
in Los Angeles,
bro. It was close. Every
the Lakers wanted to go, he wasn't in the picture anymore. They even had a chance to give him an extension before the 2026 season.
Well, I knew he wasn't getting that.
There were no discussions of one.
I knew he wasn't getting that.
The organization even approached LeBron to entertain the idea he'd remain a Laker. Several weeks before the draft, Bron's agent Rich Paul even said there was an 80% chance
I knew he wasn't coming back.
A Laker. But
wasn't no surprise.
Dwindled as the Lakers gave no inkling of wanting to discuss a new deal. In fact, they didn't even meet with LeBron at all. They just waited until his contract expired and let him leave without any further negotiations. With his contract completed and off the books, they proceeded to use the bulk of their new cap space.
And look how many players that we got to acquire when LeBron James left. That's all I was saying, y'all. I was like, Bron is not worth $50 million anymore. He's not a top 10 player anymore. It's just like he just don't know his role, bro. I got some people in his ear that just making him feel like he's better than what he is, bro. You're not the best player in the league anymore, bro. You're not even the best player on your team. You're not a top 10 player anymore, Bron, bro. It's time for you to take the back seat. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, bro, just don't know how to take the back seat. You know what I'm saying? Any team you go on, Bron, in my opinion, you're not going to be the number one option, bro. No matter where you go, Philadelphia, you're not the number one option. Cleveland, you're not the number one option. Donovan Mitchell is. Who else? Warriors, Wardell Curry. So wherever you go, you're not going to be the number one option. Okay? You know what I'm saying? Simple as that, bro. You feel me? And it's cool for you to take the back seat. I would have loved for you to come back, bro, if you would have took a pay cut. But this motherfucker just didn't want to take a pay cut. He wanted a max contract. We just not doing that.
To sign Walker Kessler.
I don't care what nobody say. We're 10 times better than what we were last year. You cannot name one player that averaged 13 coming off the bench. Getting Quentin Grimes coming off the bench is a major A+. But just because we ain't got LeBron James doing more, that mean we ain't better. Man, bro, we don't need Bron, bro. Thank you for the one ring that you gave us, bro. We were winning before you, and we gonna win after you, bro. You know what I mean? Watch what I tell you. You ain't make the Lakers. The Lakers was the Lakers before you came. This ain't Cleveland, bro. This ain't the Miami Heat. When you came and then they just, yeah. Nah, bro, we been winning before you go. And we gonna win after you. We win every generation. We are the only team in the NBA that wins every single generation, bro. One in the 2020s, one in the 2010s, one in the freaking 1980s, one in the 1990s, one in the 1970s, bro. Every generation, we just win, bro. We know how to win, gang. That's why we got you. You think you're the only superstar? Like, come on, bro. We had the Kobe Bryants. We had the Shaquille O'Neals. We had the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. We had the Magic, you know, never believe it's not so. We had Magic, Jerry West, Wilt Chamberlain, bro. We the home of stars. You know what I'm saying? You're not the only star we had, bro. This ain't Cleveland, bro. This ain't Miami, bro. We gonna win after you, bro. You feel me? Like I said, bro, the only reason, bro, we had a little short, we had a trash GM. He was making some stupid moves, bro. Got a good GM, my boy Rob Pelinka, bro. Got our team together, and the Bus family was the problem, too. You know what I mean? That was really the problem after their dad died, bro. That's when we really started downgrading, but we got a new owner now. Finna go crazy, bro. This team is 10 times better than what we were last year, bro. Getting Walker Kessler and then getting Sandro, who was averaging 16 as a starter and averaging 11 on the bench. You know what I mean? Getting Cameron Carr, Austin Reeves, Luka Doncic, have Quentin Grimes, Colin Sexton coming off the bench, Kevin Looney coming off the bench, you know what I mean? Kevon Looney coming off the bench, you feel me? And some other players as well, bro.
For a long time, JJ Redick desired a legit big man, a large interior presence with great hands to catch passes from Luka and Reeves.
And you're going to be cut immediately. A dude theory, you're cut.
With Luka entering the peak of his career playing the best basketball of his whole life, he became the priority, and the team needed to capitalize on this by retooling the roster. Keep in mind, the Lakers never did have a fully healthy season with LeBron, Luka, and Reeves all playing together. They only played 29 games together in the 2025-26 season.
Thank you.
But at this point, injuries are a feature of the Lakers. You can't expect everyone to stay
We've
healthy.
been unlucky. We've been unlucky ever since 2020. That's really been a problem. We just been unlucky, bro. Injuries, bro.
As
That's been our problem.
years have been riddled with them as his body slowly breaks down. Nevertheless, time doesn't wait, and they need to take advantage of the best years of Luka's prime. And so, the LeBron James era of Los Angeles ended in the most nonchalant fashion, the decision to let him walk away in free agency. Anyway, that's all, folks. Let me know your thoughts on the LeBron James era.
Yeah, man, but it was a success, and I feel like it could have been way much better. Should you get a statue? Absolutely not. You know what I mean? Should you get your jersey retired? Absolutely not. You know what I mean? Because if you should get a statue, Anthony Davis should get a statue. You can't just give statues to everybody. Why Anthony Davis shouldn't get? Anthony Davis was part of that ring too. You know what I mean? He was a huge part of the ring. He was the leading scorer in the playoffs. He was the leading scorer when it came to the regular season. He was a part and piece. So if you got a statue, why Anthony Davis should get a statue? He was a part and piece to us too. Everybody can't be getting statues around here, gang. You know what I mean? So should you get a statue? No, absolutely not. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, if you would have got 2 rings, then for sure. For sure, but 1 ring, nah. So in my opinion, it was a complete failure. You know what I mean? The LeBron James experience was a complete failure. I feel like it could have been way more better. But it was just move after move after move after move after move. We just could never just stay put. You know what I mean? But anyways, man, it's your boy Jay, man. Take it easy. Before you end up like these, make sure you subscribe to my Twitch, man. Follow my second channel, man. Your boy Jay will be live on Twitch at about 1:30 a.m. It's your boy Jay, man. Take it easy. Before you end up like these, I'm out. Gang.